Hello, my name is Jimmy and welcome to the 2024 Ford Mustang. This, at 39,000 Canadian dollars, it's about $4,000 more than the base GR86 and about $22,000 less than the four-cylinder Supra, making this one hell of a bargain. But as spec'd here, it's about 52,000 Canadian dollars, as it is a premium and it has the 201A group and it has the active exhaust and a bunch of other little things. But it's missing one thing that I really could wish for, and that's the performance pack. Because for $6,500, you can get wheels, upgraded suspension. Those are all great bits, but you also get paddle shifters. What's a performance coupe without paddle shifters? I have no control. That being said though, you put it into L and you know what? It's not bad. It's able to upshift and downshift kind of when you want to. Let me demonstrate. Whoa, vehicle's a little longer than I suspected. It's not bad. It's able to find those points where you would blip down. And the upshifts are actually decently hard hitting. What's new about the 2024 Mustang? Well, I mean, it's all new as Ford says, but it's really not. The base is similar to the previous version, but it does have a refreshed front rear end, and I must say, it actually looks pretty good. The headlights, the taillights, they're styled exactly how you would expect a Mustang to look. And yeah, that rear three-quarter kind of looks like a Camaro, but there's only so many ways you can style a vehicle, right? So I don't blame it for that. I think it's, you know what? I think it's okay. On the inside, as this is the premium, I get premium materials. Leather stitched dash. It's actually quite nice in here. The seats, they're heated and cooled. I get a heated steering wheel. The leather on it is actually quite nice as well. I get all the buttons that I would need, including my mode dials and a steering wheel button on the right-hand side to control, well, just heft to the wheel itself. Behind, I do get a full digital dash that integrates really nicely to the infotainment system. The dash itself is quite customizable. You get different drive modes and layouts. You can even have over-the-air updates. So if you want something a little bit different, well, just wait, and Ford will give you something a little bit different. The infotainment works just great. It's wireless CarPlay, Android Auto. You get all the infotainment things that you would need. Yes, climate control's built in. That's a little annoying, but for me, I press auto, I set my temperature, and it's all right. Yes, heated and cooled seats is part of that as well, which is also a little annoying, but I can get used to it. I do have some physical buttons right down in the center, and I like that. Mustang button to control all my driving settings, and I also have a little start button, so I've configured it to the exhaust, so whenever I want to talk to someone inside, I can press that and it can take it down a notch. It's quite nice. Speaking of talking inside, I am a child passenger safety technician, and yes, I was able to fit 2 child seats in the rear. Forward-facing or rear-facing. While yes, it was difficult getting the seats in here, it was possible. My back hurts, but my kid fits. So that's definitely a positive thing. You get 2 sets of lower anchors. They're very, very hidden. And there's 2 sets of upper anchors those are easily accessible. The thing I would notice, because the rear seats of how deeply it's sculpted, it's great for holding you in, but it's kind of bad for child seats as they need that angle, and it's just hard to reach an angle that's naturally, for that child seat in here. If you're planning to fit adults in the back, here's me, 5'11", struggling to fit in the back. I mean, if I didn't have a head or legs, it would be perfect. But unfortunately, I do have head and legs. There's nothing in here, but there is a head. Anyways, let's talk about how it drives. Ecoboost, Mustang, of course. So you get a 2.3 liter 4-cylinder, 315 horsepower, 350 pound-feet of torque. While the numbers suggest it's not that much, it's actually plenty quick. It's faster than, the old 5-liter V8, as it does have more power. And you know what? I don't mind the sound of it. Yes, it's a 4-cylinder. Yes, your friend's gonna have a 5-liter and they're gonna make fun of you. But that's okay. You get fuel economy. You don't have to go to the pumps that often. And that's something, right? Honestly, I don't mind a 4-cylinder Mustang. I mean, yes, I wish it was a 5-liter V8. But let's be realistic. With gas prices the way they are right now, it's more reachable for a lot of people. And with the 10-speed automatic that I have on here, it's, just a lot more accessible for everyone, really. You don't have to learn a manual to get into this and enjoy the Mustang life. And the auto's not that bad. There's 10 speeds. If you're driving around normally, put the thing on normal or even custom and make the exhaust quieter, and you get actually a really pleasant experience. It's not that loud in here. And with the 2.1A package that I have on here, I got the Ford 360, so I got the adaptive cruise, the lane centering. Basically can kind of drive itself. You don't really have to pay attention all that much. And the suspension, while yes, it's decently firm on that initial kind of jolt, because of the longer wheelbase, you don't really feel it as much. It's just very comfortable. Would I love the Magnet ride? Probably I would. But this isn't too bad. It's more than comfortable for daily drive. With the performance pack, that may differ, as that does get different front springs and a stiffer rear sway bar. But I do want paddle shifters, because right now I'm in drive, I'm in normal mode, and if I press the throttle, I just have to wait a second. I don't have that paddle shifter where I can press a few times and make it go down a few gears. I just miss that. But like I said, put it into L and it does figure itself out quite well. And it kind of makes you feel like your heel toe downshifts are like just spot on, because when the blip does happen, it actually sounds pretty good. Let's have a listen. Downshift. That's not bad. You know what? This is very enjoyable. Will I like the 5-liter more? Stay subscribed. I'm gonna get that in a few weeks and I'll let you know exactly how much I love that. But for now, this Ecoboost, no, it's not for everyone. Yes, it is a bargain. No, if you're gonna be buying a GR86 or GR Supra, you're probably not gonna be cross-shopping this, let's be honest. You're probably just gonna pick up the GR86, because the GR86 is more responsive. But honestly, I think for most people that's going to be driving this, they're gonna really enjoy it. The chassis it's well done by now. It's stiff. You don't have creaks throughout the cabin. The interior is really nice on this premium version of the Mustang. Road noise is a minimum. All the electronics work well. What's not to love? Really, what's not to love? As tested here, 52,000 Canadian dollars might be a little bit pricey for a 4-cylinder Mustang. Especially if you're going to be adding that performance pack, that's like 60 grand. That hurts. That hurts a little. But, I mean, car prices are insane these days. What can you do? In any case, thank you so much for watching and enjoying this Mustang with me. Stay subscribed. I'm going to have a 5-liter V8 Mustang in a few weeks. It is convertible. I know. I don't know who spec'd it. But it does have a performance pack, so we'll see how that compares. In any case, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you later.